Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be another episode of Cooking with Megan. Get excited. This is either going to be amazing or an epic fail. I'm going to be making something that I have completely imagined inside my head, and it's based on a childhood school lunch favorite. We all remember the very circular scoop of mashed potatoes followed by a side of popcorn chicken. Well, I'm going to be taking that today, and I think I'm going to be elevating it. I think I'm either on the brink of culinary genius or this is going to be an epic fail. One or the other. It's either going to be something I bring to every single potluck going forward, or it's going to be disgusting. So we're just going to see how it goes. My vision that I have for today's meal is what I'm going to be calling a chicken bomb. And a chicken bomb is a piece of popcorn chicken surrounded by mashed potato, and then that is coated in some sort of crumbly topping and then deep fried. I completely made this recipe up on my own inside my head, and I have never done deep frying at all, so I don't really know how this is going to work. So the recipe is, or how I envision it, I'm going to be taking popcorn chicken and I'm just going to coat it in some instant mashed potatoes. My preference is Idahoan. I honestly don't think I could make better mashed potatoes if I tried, so I'm just going to stick with a good classic. It takes 2 minutes, so why not? We're not looking for a challenge here, we're just looking for a good time. I imagine that I'm going to coat it in something crumbly to give it a nice crisp edge. I don't want just mashed potatoes on the outside, so I got some plain breadcrumbs, and then I think I'm just gonna do some seasoned salt and pepper in that seasoning just to kind of make it good. There definitely has to be a sauce. You can't just have a chicken bomb without a flavor bomb of a sauce. And so I'm turning to one of my favorites, and that will be Frank's Red Hot Sauce. If this doesn't elevate it, I really don't know what will. It's kind of the best. Let's just go ahead and jump in. The first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is put the popcorn chicken into the air fryer. I think I'm just going to make 8 chicken bombs to start with. I might have put way too much water. This is not what you want, guys. Name a creamier mashed potato than Idahoan. Seriously. Do it. You can't. Chicken, done. Mashed potatoes, done. Now this is the part where I would typically stop cooking. I would just make a bowl, put my mashed potatoes, my chicken in, drizzle the hot sauce, and move on. But not today. Today, we are fancy. Today, we are eating fine dining chicken bombs. It sounds like something you'd get at Sonic. I'm going to take my breadcrumbs, drizzle, drizzle, drizzle. Now, my seasoning salt, and then cracked pepper, which I honestly do not know how I could possibly do this with one hand. Yeah, that's a no-go. Shake it all up. This is where I think my idea kind of hits a bit of a wall. That's the actual coating process, because it's going to be piping hot, but I don't want to burn my hands. So, first thing, 1 chicken. That was a lot of steam that just came off of them, but I'm brave. I'll do this for us. Oh my god, that really hurt. Let's take a little bit of a break. Let's let these babies cool. Those are piping hot, and that's not gonna work. So I kind of just spread the mashed potatoes out, and I think they're cool enough now. I'm not really sure what I was thinking when I came up with this idea, because as I've been wrapping them, they're clearly just sticking to my fingers, as you would expect mashed potatoes would. So I don't know who is surprised by this not going that well, but I am for some reason. There's one. I'm gross. So we're just gonna take it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, that could work. I mean, we'll see how it goes when I actually drop it in the fryer. I mean, that looks pretty solid, don't you think? I think that looks pretty good. I finished wrapping the chicken bombs. For some reason, I really want to call them chicken balls, but that is a little gross. But anyways, chicken bombs, they have been wrapped, and they actually look pretty good. There's some that I have little faith in that are gonna make it through the frying process. To fry the chicken balls, I'm gonna just be using some canola oil, and I'm gonna try and heat the oil up from room temperature to 350, and then I'll dump them in. And I think I'm just gonna wait till they turn golden brown. I've never deep fried anything, so I feel like that seems like a good indicator, but it's also like already cooked, so there's actually like zero risk here. I just realized that I don't know how to read this thermometer, I don't think. Alright people, we're cooking now. The oil is 350 degrees, so I think we can go ahead and start. I'm just gonna drop it in. We'll see what happens, right? This doesn't make a sizzle. I'm gonna be super disappointed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. I think I'm just gonna put all of them in. This one I have no faith is gonna stay together, actually. It's like browning so nicely, but, oh no. No. Oh, it was going so well to that point.
It smells bad in here.
I'm just gonna be straight with you. A lot of them exploded, and I think that's because I'm terrible at wrapping. I had one crown jewel. I actually saved her. The other three, not so much. Now, if you saw this, like, this is amazing. This is something to be proud of. But then you look at what else I made and looks slightly less amazing. So I'm going to focus just on this, and I'm just gonna, you know, dress it up a little bit. Drizzly. Okay, wow, this bottle sucks. That's so unfortunate, but it's also a little bit like art. That's a chicken bomb there. That is a chicken bomb that has gone off and exploded. You know, I'm actually kind of proud of that. We didn't expect this to be perfect restaurant quality, but did I elevate a very simple school lunch? I think I did. I'm gonna dig in and give you my honest reaction if this is actually good and at all worth replicating. Okay, it looks extremely unappetizing cutting into it. That's so gross. That actually tastes really, really good. Chicken here, you can see like the thin layer of mashed potatoes, and then the crust, and then I have some hot sauce on there, and no, I'm still gonna eat it. Wow. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me today while I deep fried for the very first time. The deep frying aspect itself was successful, but there were definitely flaws in the recipe. Mashed potatoes on the outside, not a finger food. Not a finger food at all. So I wouldn't say this is something you can dunk. It's more of a plated fork and knife kind of activity, which is, there's nothing wrong with it. And it actually might make a little bit of sense because I'm trying to elevate here. I want to get a mouthful that is the perfect ratio of mashed potato to chicken to buffalo sauce. And I feel like we did accomplish that. Will I be making these at my next potluck? Absolutely not. No. I think I really need to up my deep frying skills before I commit to bringing something like that to a potluck. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had so much fun cooking with you, and I hope you have a good rest of your night. Goodbye!